Bitcoin, we start with 1 hour chart. Just I want to give a quick update. First of all, if we revert to our analysis in my last video when the price was within this move, I mentioned we can expect to get the correction, and this is exactly what we get. That's why I mentioned whoever get the trade, they have to start to do it to manage the trade, especially whoever get the trade from this correction. And beside that, we mentioned if we want to look for trade, we have to wait to get the correction. All right, that's why I mentioned buying at the top is not a really good idea. That's exactly what we see. All right, now we want to see whether this is a correction relative to this or this is the start of the down move. Okay, the only thing is how we can look at this. Can we put this one as a flat? If we want to consider this one as a flat, the only question is this one. All right, this is a problem because of the sharp moves due to news. Because if we put this one as a flat, then we should expect this one to give us one more drop. But technically, we cannot put this one as a flat. Then what we see here, we consider this one as a first move, as a correction, and we want to see whether this one can turn to a last move or not. This means we can expect the price to retest the stop. Even we put the percentage, 27 of the percentage, based on the fib, 27% of this move, we get this 42200, 42k and 200. Okay, which is exactly at the top of this. Okay, now then we go with the second option. I consider this is as actually, this means we're looking for the flat, but this is the flat we're looking for. That means once the price at least break this correction, even if the price doesn't retest the previous top of this, we want to see the price break this correction. Then after that, if we see whether the price can drop or continue. Then how deep this correction can be. We can expect the price to drop any range within this zone, which is 35550 following by 34600. All right, that means if this one turns to deeper correction, any after the breakout of this low, we can expect the drop to any of this level before we get the reversal. It doesn't mean the price cannot break, it can, but to look for the reversal, we prefer price reverse anywhere within this zone. All right, and even if we get any trades set off from here, as we mentioned, this is where we're going to start to manage, almost at the top of this. Then how we can look for trade? If this one give me one more drop, then any sharp move with the flag, we can look for buy. It doesn't mean if the price drop, we can look for buy. We want to see how we can look for trade. How about if the price drop, give us a correction and there is a continuation? What I mean by if the price drop, if we see any reversal as a sharp move flag, we can take the trade. This is how we can look for trade. Okay, as a trade setup. But right now, what I have here, it doesn't give me any trade setup. And how about if the price continue from here? The only way to look for trade, having entry above this. But we should know having entry above the top is really risky. How about if the price tag and drop? What we want by having entry above the top, we want in case the price sharply reverse, we want the price tag, break and continue. If the price tag we see is not moving, within the first or second hours, we take out the trade. And even if the price continues a corrective move, having entry above this is not valid. We want in case the price sharply. And even if the price drop with the breakout of this low, then this one is not valid also. All right, the only way if the price continue from here as a sharp move. In this case, this is how we're looking at this correction. Right now, we don't have any trade setup, but this is how we can look for trade. And the best things, what I prefer, I want this one give 10 to deeper move. At least give me one more drop. Okay. Then if I move to 15 minutes, we want to see what we have based on 15 minutes. We don't have any trade setup yet. Even if the price continue from here, the only way is to having entry above the stop. Anyway, we don't have any trade setup, but still we can look for buy. And even if we want to look for buy, we mentioned how deep or how high it can go. And if I move to daily chart, mostly we can expect the price consolidate here for a longer time before we get the reversal. This is what I can say with than what we mentioned since the price was within this candle. As we can see, the price consolidate for longer time. And how about if I move to forward chart? We don't have anything to look for trade. I mean, based on forward chart, the only thing is we want to see whether we can get the trade set up for buy from here or not. Anyway, we don't have any trade setup. Then we mention how we're looking for trade. In this case, we just follow the chart. If I see any update, I will share. Thanks.